What's up, guys? I know you're probably thinking, should I tour in 2025? Everything's so expensive. The world's going crazy. And I'm going to tell you why you should go on tour. First of all, the world is a wonderful, beautiful place. And music is often an outlet for people to travel around, to get to know people, to get to talk to people, and communicate in a way that maybe if they didn't have music, it would be a little more difficult. I grew up in a very conservative household. And music was a way for me to get out and express myself and experience the world through my own eyes and my own lens. So touring was a big part of that. I didn't go to college. I always knew I wanted to make music. So I started touring and getting out of my town, getting out of my state, I haven't played music out of the country yet, but I will. I have every intentions on it. So I think people often forget about that. I think that music really should be looked at in a more of a holistic way. Maybe you can make some money. Touring is expensive for sure. I play in a full band and I also play as a solo artist, and I tend to make money. I tend to make more money than I spend when I tour as a solo artist. Haven't quite figured it out for bringing a whole full band on tour. But if I had a band that was down, we would do it. We would go ahead and make that investment because I love everybody that I play with. My band they're my friends. And, the older you get, the harder it is to deal with certain accommodations. You're not going to want to be sleeping on a couch. You're not going to want to be sleeping on the floor. You're not going to want to be doing that stuff. So tour as often as you can, as soon as you can, especially if you guys are like younger and you're in a band that's, up and coming. You're doing your thing. The second reason why I think everybody should continue to tour is because it is it's so cultural and it's so beautiful to be a part of this moving vagabond, spreading joy and love and connection all across the country. People have been doing this since the dawn of time. Musicians have been running around and traveling around, and it's something that you feel like you're definitely a part of. You definitely, will go on tour and you'll meet some bands who are maybe not the nicest people, but for the most part, everybody's on tour, everybody's traveling around. It's special. It's really actually quite difficult to explain. But when you move into a town or you go into a town and you're touring, you go into a new city or, whatever you're doing, and you don't know these people, you're bringing them a gift. You're bringing them your favorite thing to do. And people tend to be really appreciative of that. Especially if you, come from maybe a subculture or, you're a little bit different. You're really giving people a gift. So to not tour, to not take it around is kind of like a disservice to you and to the world. I know that seems a bit dramatic, but I'm telling you, it's you, baby. You are the one. You got to do it. Do it for yourself. But also the world is going to appreciate the thing that you're doing. And maybe, you'll tour around and you'll get exhausted and you're like, all right, we want to focus on some albums. You'll get so much experience, which leads me to my third thing, which is everybody in your town is doing one thing. And that's cool. It's cool to be the cool band in your town, but when you start to travel around and you start to see what other people are doing, you can also incorporate that into what you're doing, and you can go back home and put a new little spin, new little something on it. And I think that's just been so much fun to go down south and see how they play down there, and go up north, go to Massachusetts and see what the indie kids are doing out there. Go out to the Midwest and see what everybody's doing out there. Go out to California, just do it, because the more I like to think of music as almost like being like a chef. You're in the kitchen, you're in the studio, and you're cooking, man. And the bigger your palate is, the better your food is going to taste. You get what I'm saying? So go out and have those experiences. There's lots of ways to save money on tours. There's lots of ways to tour better. We have the internet nowadays, so that makes things a lot easier. If you guys are interested, let me know. Drop how to tour down in the comment, and I'll tell you guys how I boot scoot boogie all around this country. I'm having a great time. I just got back from a week-long tour with this artist, Adeem the artist. They're really phenomenal folk artists. And then earlier I went on a couple runs with William Elliott Whitmore, another phenomenal, oh my God, his crowds are amazing. But yeah, every time I come home, I tend to make more money. It's not an extremely high return on investment, but I do make that money back plus some. And it's just, once again, an experience like no other. I would hate to see people just sticking to their bedrooms. I'm starting a little, indie rock bedroom project that I'm excited about, but I'll never stop being Shook Daniels, doing Shook Daniels stuff, because it gets me out into the world, and it is just so much fun. So thank you guys. I hope this encourages you to go ahead, man. Springtime's coming. I know everybody likes to get in the studio in the wintertime, and the wintertime is here. It is freaking cold outside. So get in your studio, make your music, but when the sun is shining, go out there, meet some people, make some friends, make the world a better place. Your music is going to make the world a better place, and have fun. Stay safe and take care of each other, guys. I'll talk to you soon.